Everybody say good morning.
Good morning.
This is my audience. Okay.
So most people don't know that from 1972 to 2016, the portion of youth voters ages 18 to 24 who reportedly voted in the presidential elections actually decreased from 50% to 39%. With recent school shootings and mass movements of voter education, voter registration, and even gun reform, many students ages 18 to 24, even students 16 to 24, are participating in these mass movements and trying to educate their peers to go register to vote. In the state of Florida, many people don't know that you can pre-register to vote at the age of 16, meaning that instead of waiting 30 days before an election to register to vote as being 18, when you pre-register at 16, you're already in the system, and once you turn 18, you have a voter card and you don't need to wait for 30 days to get a voter card, which hence troubles people in actually getting to the polls because of this problem. Today I'm going to teach you how to register to vote and at what age you can pre-register to vote in the process, because they are two separate things. So the first step is to register to vote. It's to log on to your Supervisor of Elections website. It doesn't matter what county you are, Hillsborough County, Pinellas County, Orange County, you each have a designated Supervisor of Elections website. From there, you're gonna log on and click register to vote or update my voter registration. Maybe you moved or got a new phone number, you're gonna make sure you wanna update your voter registration every 30 days in case something changes. From there, you're gonna put in your eligibility. Now, you cannot be a convicted felon, you have to be over the age of 16 or 18 if you're gonna pre-register or register to vote, and you have to be a US citizen. From there, you're gonna be prompted to the personal information page. Now, this is where you're gonna put in your basic information, your first name, last name, middle name, address, phone numbers, emails. If you have more than one address, you're gonna wanna put both on there, because it is important that when you have a voter card and you have an ID, if you have your voter registration card as a different address than your driver's license, ID, military card, then you won't be able to vote. From there, you're gonna be prompted to put in your driver's license number and your social security number. This is important that you have the full document, actual document on hand, because sometimes it can prompt you to scan it in if they wanna see, make sure the social security card is an authentic card. If you are not a US citizen, but you do have a green card and you are a US alien, as they say, you are going to have to put in your green card number in substitution of the social security number. From there, you're gonna be prompted to an address page where you're gonna once again put your address on the website. This is basically for so you can actually get your voter card mailed to you. Now, it's a little bit different because if you're pre-registering to vote, you aren't gonna be prompted to an address page because you are the age of 16, and by the Constitution, you cannot vote yet. So once you do turn 18, or 2 months before you're turning 18, you'll receive a letter in the mail giving you your voter registration number. Now, you can't go into a poll site and vote with a registration number. You have to have a voter registration card, which most people forget, and that's why the turnout to polls is very, very low, because people sometimes forget to put their voter card in their wallet or in the back of their phone or whatever the case may be. But if you are over the age of 18, you're gonna wanna put your address in, or however many addresses you have on file for you to go on your voter card. And then in 3 to 6 weeks, you'll get a voter card in the mail, and then from there you can go to any poll site that you are registered to in your precinct. So let's say you live in Harbor Island, your precinct would be the Florida Aquarium. If you live in downtown Tampa, there'd be the county center, DMV, anywhere basically. Churches are also another place where you can go to vote. From there, if you got a driver's license at the DMV or at the county center, and you were asked if you wanted to register to vote and you declined, your account is automatically flagged with your driver's license number. So from there, you won't be able to complete the registration online. You have to print out the application and actually take it into the county center, DMV, Supervisor Elections Office, courthouse, wherever the case may be is closest to. You're gonna have to submit the application in, and it actually takes 6 to 9 weeks for it to be processed. It is important that we as youth learn how to register to vote and educate our peers on the importance of the vote, because once I said again, we are 100% of the future, and voting is a very, very, very important aspect of what's going on in our lives currently today. With recent legislation, making new decisions about education, gun control, environment factors, and the red tide in Florida right now, it is very important that we as kids register to vote, teach our peers to register to vote, and also the kids in younger generations who may not be 16 or older and know about that, but when they're 14 or 15, teaching them that voting is very, very important. And at this age, we need to vote. So thank you so much, and I hope now you know how to register to vote.